beautiful. The water is moving very fast, I must say. Is that a sign of things to come over the next few days? Wait and see. Well, I must say there's some very lovely accommodation around the Lake District down Keswick where I am, but there's one thing, it does not compare to my one-man tent. My one-man tent is the best. It is a 6-star hotel to me. It's better than any hotel. I would rather be outside getting pissed down on in the rain all night, windy, and you know, that's survival, man, and it gives me a buzz, and that's what I love about wild camping. So you might be seeing some more summit hikes from me in the future. Right now I'm just going to Whinlatter Forest, I think. Anyway, I'm just heading towards Gridesdale, and yeah, we'll see if we can find anywhere, hopefully before the sun is totally gone down, because it is 8 o'clock and I should be sitting on my chair relaxing right now. So we'll see if we can find somewhere soon. Not even a minute later and the pavement's disappeared. So this is unfortunately the lakes in the wilderness for you guys, but look at it, man, it's beautiful. Right guys, I'm not gonna lie, I am fairly new to vlogging, so I'm not sure whether I should be doing real-time commentary like now, or maybe voiceovers. I might mix it up, we'll see. I'd prefer to keep it more natural in time, but yeah, feels crazy. I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and seeing that my reel got quite a few views on the first few hours of posting, I'm not gonna lie, it did get me a little bit excited. But yeah, I'm just looking to document my adventures and bring you along the way, maybe give you some advice here and there. I mean, first bit of advice, me, because I'm a little bit silly, I've only brought one piece of thermal layer, let's say, so I've only brought one fleece with me, and I was just wearing it then, and I was getting fairly hot and sweaty, so I had to pull over, take it off. It's definitely worth it. Whack it in the bag, because when it gets cold later and I do actually need it and it's all sweaty and cold, I won't be able to warm up, then I'll be regretting it. Trust me, I've done it before. I'd like to say I pack light, but I've got a 70 litre pack, so I can't really say that, and it is quite heavy, but I must say I've just updated my bag. It is an Osprey Aether 70. It's one of the old ones, but I'm just testing it out on this trip, so we'll see how it goes. Just to add in as well, the bag cost me 50 quid, which was an absolute steal. You know, for an Osprey bag that big, I mean, you'd be lucky to get an Osprey bag about 20 litres for 50 quid. 55 with delivery. It was on eBay, so it is second hand. There is a slight fault with it. I have to move that, just that black strap there and that red toggle. It has replaced the old strap, but you want to see the state of my old bag. I've done many modifications to it, attaching all bits to it, and you know, so this is fine for me, and I'll be happy to test it out and give it a little review for you. I know I need to find camp, but woof, look at that, absolutely beautiful. That water's quite concerning though, so we'll see where we camp. I'm not planning on camping too low, so we'll see what Whinlatter Forest is like. I believe it is quite elevated. I'm pretty sure I might have been there before, but yeah, hopefully we get there before it's dark. Just on the main roads, and oh, a little view of Cat Bells over there. Shout out to anyone who's done that walk, by the way, with the lights. I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest, but I seen it and wow, it looked like an absolute sight to see. I'm jealous. Obviously, like I said, I'm new to this and I'm just filming on my phone right now, which isn't the best phone in the world. It's only a Galaxy S9, so it's quite outdated, but looking at the videos on my phone, it actually does look alright. But we'll see how it goes, and maybe one day I'll upgrade and buy a GoPro or a camera or something, because I just talk to myself quite a bit when I'm walking around on my own and that, you know, like, oh, that's nice, and you know, I think everyone does that. But yeah, I'd like to just film it naturally, just have the GoPro, film the whole thing if that's possible, and then just whittle it down to the important bits. But yeah, we're just coming into Braithwaite, so we're getting closer to camp. A bit more advice for you. With me, I like to take risks. I mean, I went out on my bike the other day and I just wanted to have a nice long ride, and it ended up being like 80 kilometers, which, you know, you've got to get there and then you've got to get back, which is like the hard part. But I did get lost in a few fields on the way back, etc. But me, I don't use maps, or I try to at least as possible. I don't use physical maps, what you can look at, but I'll screenshot the map, Google Maps, and I'll kind of draw me route and just, right, that's what I'm going off. But you know, if you want to try it, try it. But for the people who don't really know the lakes, beginners and that, I would not recommend it. I just do it because I like the buzz, and I feel like if I'm not using maps, then I'll learn it. I'll learn the area. So that's my little theory anyway. That's how my brain works. But if there's any cheeky wild campers out there like me, potential shower spot in the morning. But unfortunately, I don't think I'll be coming this way. So, but if I come across another campsite, either up Grisdale or towards Whinlatter Forest, might consider the same thing. And always clean water there as well to fill up your bottles if you don't have a filter. So yeah, just want to say big shout out to the Council of Cumbria. Never seen bus stops like this. If it all goes wrong, boys, and you lose your 10 poles or whatever, you know where to go. And these quite regularly around the lakes, they're all pretty similar. You know, I've had a fair few lunch times in there, putting my stove on when it's been raining, whacking the noodles on, and yeah, big up the bus stops, man. Wow, typical old wet lakes for you. But to be fair, it's only spitting, so I'm lucky. But wow, I think that is flowing a bit quicker than normal. I'm not an expert on here, but that seems to be flowing very quick. I believe it has been rain in the past few days here as well, so I am going to have to be careful where I camp. I don't want to camp too low and wake up in a big puddle. Or even worse, get swept away. Which, you know, I would not put it past nature in the lakes, because I've been coming to the lakes for quite a few years. And when I came here in the past with one of my mates, and I said, yeah, let's camp down there. And he said, because bear in mind, we'd already camped there in the past and it was a good spot. But he said, no, we need to go higher grounds, trust. And I was like, all right, Sanders, trust you. Good job I wasn't being stubborn at that moment in time. And at least camp down there by myself. Because in the morning, it was like that. And it was grass the night before. It was absolutely insane. So I'm so glad my mate has got brains, unlike me. But yeah, we're not going to take that kind of risk on this holiday camping to low ground. I am very tempted to go up Grisdale a bit, not all the way to the top obviously because it's well too late, but I don't know what the other peaks are called just before Grisdale here. But I'm stuck between Whinlatter and going up here. I am thinking Whinlatter because that was my original plan. So, woo, nice bit of elevation. But yeah, I think it's going to be a lot quieter now because time is ticking. 8:30. Oh my god, I need to get a move on. So I'll catch you soon. Hell of a drop down there now. Well, that's a good sign at least. I don't think my tent will be flooded in the morning, but Never underestimate nature in the lakes. That's what I'll say. Nature in the lakes as well, nature everywhere. And there's a car. Must be coming down from Whinlatter Forest. Not far now, I hope. So, I'll get my tents up. Hopefully there'll be a bit of cover from the trees, so I can get the least rain on my tent possible while I'm setting it up. Because man, don't rock them pop-up tents. Oh, what a waste of money. To be fair, I won't say that, but they're definitely not made for these kind of expeditions. Getting blown around on top of the mountain and that. Oof, not worth it, because a lot of the mountains you do have to be quite hands-free. You need to climb the rocky faces, and it's just good to stay safe, innit? Don't want to be breaking no bones. Even worse, you know, falling off, and whew, it's a long way down, so I can't see you surviving. But yeah, pop-up tents, not the one for these kind of trips. Wow, the view you must get from this house, eh? They are very lucky. But yeah, there we are, Whinlatter Forestry, England. So yeah, try find somewhere. Hopefully the floor is flat and not too hard. Luckily I've got a mallet and some heavy duty pegs though, so I'll be sound. But I've been up here before, many times actually, just never walked it, and I've never really been up too much into the forest from what I can remember. Maybe I have, I just can't remember. I seem to remember stuff more when I'm like planning it myself and being the chief. So yeah, jeez, flying with the caravan there. But yeah, hopefully we'll get there soon. What an uphill that was. Luckily it was a road and not loads of stones, but look at that. Oh, wrong way. Still getting used to it. But yeah, lovely, focus, thank you. Very nice. It's looking that bright on my phone. It's not actually that bright now, but defo do need to get moving to camp. We'll have to try find it. I'm liking this spot, but do not go no further. Stop, danger of death. Help reduce the spread of photophthora larch disease. Please clean your boots before you mad. What's the danger of death? Does it tell you? Ah, fucking hell. Think safe, stay safe. I think it's safe. Yeah, I think we'll go here. Try to find a bit of flat ground. Keep you updated. I hope I'm not getting zapped by 5G or nothing in that blue thing. We'll see. Well, a bit of data might help actually. I'm a big believer in 5G being harmful, and call me a conspiracy theorist, but I'm not too keen on that being right there. I know I'm only going to be here for a few hours, but they are warning me, danger of death. Maybe it's not a conspiracy after all, but yeah, I think I might get away from that a bit. Sacrifice a bit more daylight. But yeah, I think I'll carry on the road for a bit, or maybe there's a path going up there. I don't know. See, this is the beauty of freestyling, eh? But yeah, look at that. I would love to camp here, but I don't think the tent is going to protect me too much from them cancer rays up there. I hope YouTube doesn't do me for disinformation. But yeah, that's what I believe anyway. I mean, we won't get into all that. I don't want to make you click off the video, but drop a little like and a comment if you agree with me on that. The 5G, 4G, even mobile phones, it's just radiation, harmful radiation. And that's the beauty of being somewhere like here. I'm actually very surprised that's there. That must be the mast for Keswick, but yeah, we'll move on and we'll try to find somewhere else. I can always come back. There's guys, did I leave it too late? you know what? It actually looks... Oh! Hello. This actually looks alright. I was about to say, did I leave it too late? It is looking quite bright on my phone, but it's not very bright in real life. See, now it's like, is it worth going down there? Not even finding... Nah. It's only going to be a skinny path, I think. Freestyle it like me if you can handle it, eh? I know I'm here for 4 nights, so I've got plenty of time. I've got a brief idea of where I'm going. Got all the essentials I need. Got some water, got some food, got my stove, all that. Got my tent, sleep out, pillow, ground mat, everything. So I'll be alright, but just a matter of how long will I be walking in this dark for. Hopefully we can find somewhere soon. Don't want to be using all the battery on my head torch. Be a bit naughty there and climb over some fence over there. But I can just walk this way. Bloody hell, I wish you knew in the first place. Could have saved all that faffing about. But look at that, people. Oh my god. No danger of death this time. Nope. All good. Some logs for cover. It's always a bonus. They're seeming very stony. There is paths going up into the forest, but this did catch me eye. I mean, couldn't get bored of looking at the lights there. Just think we might be unlucky with having no flat ground. Looking a bit prickly as well. Oh, and there's eye lemon now. Forest, spooky forest, which I find somewhere along here. There's got to be some flat ground somewhere along here. Got to be. I hope this isn't a bad mistake, guys. I'll keep you updated anyway. And if this gets uploaded, there can't be that much of a bad mistake, which is positive, I guess. Keep off log stacks. Well, I don't think the tents would pitch up there, so... Right, let's find some flat ground. I need to get bouncing, so see you soon, boys. Might have cheated. Did just have a little snoop on Google Maps, and it turns out this way is actually the right way. I don't have to walk on the dangerous road now. Look at that, eh? I can actually set up on there. Oh, I don't know. Might be a bit prickly actually. Thought it might be a bit softer. Good little dirt jump though, if you want to bring your bike down. I am actually amazed it's still kind of light. I mean, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. and still a bit of light. I might actually continue looking through my phone, but we're going into the forest now properly, pretty sure, so hopefully we'll find somewhere nice. Get a bit of scran on the go. Well, get the tent set up first. I can hear water as well, that's always a good sign. Well, depends actually, I guess. Good sign if you're short on water. Yeah, if you want to camp. Don't know, could be flooded, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? It's the beauty of freestyling it. Big up the freestyle, he says, and then go straight back onto Google Maps to double check. But you know, just checking I'm going the right way. Don't want to go the total wrong way. And my 4-day expedition turns into a 6-day. Got to be back for Monday. Well, that's, you know, I did kind of want to go back Sunday, but obviously I'm not bothered. If I can get more days here, happy days. But it turns out the 555 bus, which you've seen the footage of before, that is not on a Sunday, so I'm staying Sunday. Definitely not going Saturday, so I'm going Monday. So yeah, need to find some flat ground soon. Please, please God. We'll see, eh? We will see. Come up. Oh, a slight bit of a hill, and I thought it might be a good little spot. Looks flattish, but the ground does seem quite soft now. Quite soily, quite clayey, if that's a word. Just don't want to risk it, to be honest. Especially on not even the first night, you know. Got to complete the first night. All night. I found somewhere. Please excuse the head torch. Water, if you can't hear. I mean, unless it really pisses down and rises like a foot or more, then I might be a bit screwed. But look at that, eh? Wow. And this is the beauty of the one-man tent. I mean, I think I'll be alright here, so I think I'm just going to pitch up here. So I'll check in with you soon once the tent's up. I'm thinking, no, maybe it's not soft enough. And as I said earlier, never underestimate the nature in the lakes. So because of that, I think I might move on and try find somewhere, you know, which looks a bit more promising, maybe a bit more space, which I think I'll be able to find soon. So yeah, sorry if it's not very pleasant to watch because of the head torch, but no entry. A roaded unstable section of path ahead. Oh bloody hell, that's a good sign, isn't it? Look at that over there, right? Wow, that does look nice over there, but don't think there is a crossing. So you know what? Still going. We'll find it. I do think the rain might start coming down a bit heavy, you know. So here's me in another sticky situation. Eh? That's not like me. Nah, I'm only joking. It's under control. The weather's actually not that bad, to be fair. I'm actually more wet from sweating over the rain. And then one of these Berghaus hydro shell. They are definitely not breathable, so I am sweating like a goose. Oh, look at this. Oh wow. Do you know what, boys? I might just go here. It is soft, like, not soft to the point where it's slush. Right, I'm going here. I'll check in with you soon. Yeah, so I've currently got the flash on. It's not focusing very well, but yeah, I've managed to get the tent set up anyway, which is a bonus. Can't really remember how far along that path I was, but I don't remember seeing the spot when I went past, unless this was the one, but I think it was another one I was looking at last time. But anyway, the tent's set up. I know it's looking a bit saggy, it's not set up the best, but the floor's not too flat, but it is nice and soft. Just hope there's no wind coming from behind. Maybe I should put some of the guy ropes out. It's looking a bit lopsided. Somehow I think I will be alright though, so I might just leave it, you know. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow, innit? But yeah, I'm just gonna go in the tent, get set up inside, put some food on, yeah, and just have a little chill. So I'll catch you soon. I'm all set up. I haven't put my sleeping bag out yet, or my pillow, because when I've done that in the past in the winter, I find the sleeping bag's normally a lot colder than if you keep it packed away. So another little tip for you there. Luckily I've got this in my tent as well, so I can kind of hang me wet socks or whatever over it. Today it's not the socks, it's just the overpants, Berghaus overpants. They are good. The water actually hasn't come through them. These are still dry. Yeah, dry. Just the water splashing up off the floor and that. So just got them here and just chilling. As you can see, it's only a little one man. It's an Alps mountaineering Lynx 1. I've had it for quite a few years now, and I'm very impressed being up Helvellyn, etc. Didn't actually camp on the peak of Helvellyn, camped at Red Tarn, camped at Grisdale Tarn. They're pretty high up and it does get very windy up there. Did have one pretty bad night up there once, and this kept me safe, kept me dry, kept me warm. To be honest, the tent kind of collapsed down on me and squished me into the floor. I was woke up by my tent squishing me into the floor, and I was quite scared, to be honest. I was with me mate and there was a shout over from his tent, "You alright lads?" And I was like, yeah, jeez, what was that? It was insane, but none of the pegs came out or anything, so I was actually really impressed. It must be to do with this little system on top. I'll have to show you another time or day. You can probably see it there. That hook kind of, oh wow, hello. That hook kind of comes off, so these can move. There's quite a lot of movement available in the tent, which is good, as it's shown on that night. Before that happened, I would have thought, oh, I'm not too keen on the gap on the hook zip, but yeah, it definitely saved me that night. Very windy, rainy night, and if my peg came out on the front of the porch, which it was, then I would have been screwed basically, because I would have had to get out my sleeping bag in just my boxies. I would have had to re-put the peg in. Yeah, and in the meantime, all the wind and rain would have just been flying into me tent. Probably 60-mile-an-hour winds, to be honest. So I was very lucky that night. So I've got nothing but good remarks for the Lynx 1. It's called the Alps Mountaineering Lynx 1. I'm not sure if they've actually upgraded it now, because it seems to have rose in price. I actually bought this for £100. It didn't come with a ground sheet, so I had to buy the ground sheet for 20 something pounds. So I was around 125 in total. It's actually gone up now to, I think, 175, and I don't even think that includes the ground sheet, so it's probably around 200 quid. So I was very lucky to get it while I did, and I definitely recommend it. It's not really the typical style of one man which I normally see, because they're more like coffins. Some might say this is like a coffin, but I can sit up in it. You know, I'm sat up now. Hello. Yeah, so there is quite a lot of space. And the porch, as I was going to show you until I seen we had a little guest. Let's show you the porch, if I can open it. Decent size. Got my chair there, my slides, my boots, my bag, cooking stuff. I know this looks really cramped on the phone, which I'm not gonna lie, tried to zoom out there as well, but didn't do nothing. It's not too cramped in my opinion. I mean, I'm about 5'9", 5'10", and it's good for me. So, oh, yeah, my battery's going down, which is not good. So that's why my flash went off. Unfortunately, I only brought a power bank, well, just one power bank full of charge, and my phone battery is quite dreadful, so I'm going to have to be quite careful with the battery, but I have been enjoying doing these little clips, to be honest, so I'll try and do them as much as I can. As of now, I'm going to whack the phone on charge, and I'll speak to you soon. While some people like to pay their respects to God or Allah, I like to pay my respects to Rastafari on these trips, so I'm going to take a little time out. I do not condone smoking in a tent, by the way, people. See you soon. I want to say as well, I probably could have used a better thing for an ashtray. Me gas canister. At least it might warm me up a bit. Well, to be fair, I mean, I'm just in me top. I could probably get to me boxies as well, but I'm not going to do that yet. But I'm warm. I am a nice temperature. The yeah, it's not actually that cold, so I'm quite happy about that. You know, still a bit of summer left. But yeah, I'll check up with you soon, guys. Hopefully this doesn't explode. Right, so I think it's time for dinner. Got myself some soba teriyaki noodles. So yeah, I had to bring along one of these Coleman gas canisters, didn't I? My stove's a Vango stove. I couldn't tell you how much they are, to be honest. I think they're about 15 quid, which isn't bad. And me pots and pans are a little regatta set. I think that was about 15 quid. So I'm not bothered about all the big brand names when it comes to like camping and that. Maybe when it, you know, if it's like a backpack or a tent, something that really matters, then maybe splash out a bit more though. But as of the cooking equipment and even the gas, you know, there's no point spending loads of dough. Unless you're like a super lightweight kind of person who wants like a proper lightweight pack, then maybe go for some lightweight, you know, gear. But it's dead light anyway, so it wouldn't really make a difference in my opinion. But yeah, I'd personally recommend going for them one of the regatta outdoor ones, because you get that pot, obviously that as well to pick it up. You get these, which are also like frying pans, but you can use them as plates. And there is another pot somewhere. I don't even know where it's gone. But there is another, oh, here it is. This as well. So, yeah. Good set in my opinion. You get your money's worth. It also comes with 2 plastic cups. But I don't personally bring them because I don't have any cuppers or anything when I'm well, I just don't have cup of teas or coffee anyway. Don't really drink hot drinks, but yeah, good old set anyway. Comes in handy. Defo recommend, if especially if you're going into solo camping, whatever, because you're gonna need to cook stuff, aren't you? Lightweight, and you can just whip it out whenever. Also, got this little stove cover. The only problem with that is that's sharp at the bottom, so I'm scared of where I put it. Especially like I don't want to rub it up against the inside of my tent in case it snags it or anything. So staying there. There's no point putting it around it now, but it's definitely good for when it's windy. So yeah, I'd recommend one of them as well. That was only about a tenner. So yeah, that's boiling now. I think I'll put my noodles in. I did have a feeling that I might have put a bit too much water in, but just winging it. It says 250 ml, but God knows how much that is. That's 1.5 litres. I put in roughly what I thought 250 ml was. So these bad boys are just boiling away, and for a bit of protein as well, I bought some beef jerky, so gonna slam that on as well. Looking forward to it. I'm pretty hungry. I haven't really ate much today. I just had some fried eggs on toast earlier before I set off on this absolute mission. So yeah, this will be well deserved. Looking forward to it, so check in with you soon. Just wanted to add that this is only the 3rd time I've cooked in my tent now. And don't get me wrong, I have done quite a few wild camps, but like a bit less over the last few years, to be honest. But since COVID and all that. But I wouldn't really recommend cooking in the tent. I'm not sure what the situation is with the carbon monoxide and all that, but I've been alright so far. I think you'll be sound. Thing is with this tent as well, if you don't really set it up the best, like I have now, you can't really open the ventilation slats on top too well. I know you can't really see that, but yeah, so the condensation will get quite bad. And I did hear some of the grass crackling before as well, which isn't really that good. It means the grass is burning, obviously, so just if you do cook in your tent, just be careful, innit? I think the rain will probably put it out, like, but you never know, you could get trapped inside, so just be careful. Right, I've finished. This is what we're chatting, and to be honest, I don't think it looks too bad. Honestly, the beef jerky is amazing as well, you know. If you haven't had it, oh, you're missing out. But it's just good to bring on the wild camp as well. Packs away dead small. I think I got it for like £1.50 in Aldi as well, so yeah. Just gonna eat this and put my feet up. To be honest, I'm not sure if it's because I'm so cramped in this little one, man. or because it was a walk to get here, quite a walk, but my legs are actually a little bit aching and I'm quite surprised about that. But yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be quite a big mooch, to be honest, so I'll get me scran down me and I'll think about getting my head down. Need to get up early, to be honest, and move on, because I am honestly about 3 feet away from a path, so yeah, don't want to piss anyone off in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna scran this, get my head down, and yeah, it's been a pleasure, to be honest, and I'd just like to thank you if you got this far in the video. So nice one. I'll probably see you in the morning if I don't update you in between now and then. Good night.